What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing out there in the YouTube community? Hope everybody's doing fine. Want to thank you for coming and tuning in and checking out my video today. Thank you, appreciate it. Want to give you guys some feedback as far as the last video I put up. I did ask for some requests as far as comments on some of the latest NBA trades and ugly uniforms that you guys want me to play with. So starting with the NBA, you know, Hassan Islam actually said that he is happy to see LeBron James head back. It's his favorite basketball team now, so he's actually happy to see him go back. So maybe he was a Cleveland fan before that, but he is actually happy to see him go back. So thank you for that comment, Hassan. Big Rye, he actually was talking about LeBron James, giving him props for going back to Cleveland, the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he said LeBron James is a much more mature person now as far as before he left and went to the Heat. And he is realizing now that it is more important than leaving a legacy on the court than to also leave a good legacy off the court. So, thanks for the comment, Big Rock. Prometheus, big time Chicago fan, actually talked about how he said Bulls didn't get Carmelo Anthony, but they have a bunch of white boys that can sink baskets. I guess they have a bunch of white boys that can shoot. And then Paul Gasol, which is a much more consistent player than Boozer. I do agree with you on that. And then he said with the addition of Nikola Mirotic and Doug McDermott on the wing as well to open up the floor for D Rose to penetrate the lane. So, by the way, who is D Rose? I don't even know who D Rose is. But anyway, appreciate the comment, man. I do agree with that. He is a much more consistent player than Boozer. Me personally, I think defensively he's a lot better than Boozer. Offensively, I think he's pretty much saying they like to shoot a lot of jumpers. They don't really like to get in the paint and bang, which is what you guys would really benefit from. You had two bangers, but I still think you guys it's interesting to see how that turns out in Chicago. If Derrick Rose is healthy and you have a shooter slash power forward, kind of like a Tim Duncan, but afraid to bang, and then you guys might have some potential. So we'll see. And then Myro Cooch, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, guy, I'm sorry. But he was saying that I didn't agree with. I wasn't a Melo fan, and he actually schooled me on it. I actually didn't know Melo was from New York, and so Melo actually went back home, which I don't blame him for that. But he actually said that it's interesting to see how they're going to do with Phil Jackson and Derek Fisher. It could lead to something that possibly could lead to a team to build a championship. So, and he said about 3 years. They probably will be able to build a championship in 3 years. I do agree with you on that, Myra. You know, I don't see that team winning right now, but as far as, you know, building around Carmelo Anthony coming back and some of the players they got, they probably could be a contender. You know, I witnessed it in Chicago, and I witnessed it in LA. Phil Jackson does know how to build a team, and he can win championships. So, and Phil Jackson is a pretty good leader. So, I want to thank you guys for giving me those comments on those NBA reactions. And as far as the ugly uniforms, I did get one request from Caesar. He said to play with the Steeler Bumblebee uniforms. Those are ugly, man. I do agree with you on that. They are very ugly. I'm beating this guy pretty bad, man. He actually tries to do something right here with Drew Brees, and I actually stopped that. He tries to do a little over the middle. I got a million people sitting in the middle of the field, so he can't do anything with that. And he does what he should have did at the beginning of the game. He actually quits the game. So thank you guys for checking that out. Make sure to tune in, check out the rest of my D&D gaming crew. Stay safe, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.